There's a guy on a riding mower going down the street. He's not mowing his lawn. I think he's just being American. How's it going, guys? My name's Apocalypse Pyro. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be making a riot shield. So before I tell you the origin story of the riot shield, on Instagram I'm in a group chat. It's called Build Squad. It's like me, Stray Hydroblade, Weaponized Woodman, some other guys. There's also this guy in there named Isaac. He has been dead on the chat for a little bit now, and he just comes out of nowhere and he's like, hey guys, Build Squad challenge. Let's all make a riot shield. And it's like, dude, where have you been? But okay. Anyways, so it was supposed to be me, Stray Hydroblade, and Isaac who were going to make the shield. Stray Hydroblade couldn't at the moment, but he is going to try and make one pretty soon. Isaac already finished his, and I just finished mine. Here are the rules for the build challenge. It must be able to take a heavy blow. Mine is made out of 1/8 inch Treadplate steel, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be able to take a heavy blow. It can be made out of whatever you want it to be, like wood, metal, or a mystery material. Maybe you got polypropylene laying around somewhere outside. Who knows? It has to have a special feature. Mine is secret compartments. As you can see here, I have a machete right there and then a little fanny pack here. It has to have a melee feature. Mine is this... I'm not sure what this is. Is it a keyblade? Is it a sword breaker? I really don't know, but this is the bashing features. It's a blunt edge, it has 3 prongs, and you just kind of poke people. The last rule is it has to be done within 2 to 3 weeks. I got mine done within like 2 weeks, but I have a full-time job, so I worked on it sometimes before work and after work and on my off days, so it took me like maybe a week and a half at most, maybe a week. Now I have a few recommendations if you're going to make the shield like I made mine. Make it out of aluminum. This is 14 pounds and it's heavy as heck. Not to mention the fanny pack right here, whatever you want to put in there, that's extra weight. This is also 3 separate pieces of metal, and it's all bolted on together. You'll see that later on in the middle. What? I would make it one solid piece. That would save you a lot of trouble, and maybe make it out of, yeah, just make it out of 1/8 inch aluminum. It should be okay. Hopefully it can bend alright, but I don't know. In the description down below, I'm going to be leaving the stats on Isaac's shields. And also I am going to leave some pictures and stuff like that at the end of the video so you guys can see what his shield looks like. I'm actually a little annoyed with Isaac because he painted his shield black and he called it the Berserker shield, and I was going to do that for my shield. Just all black, call it the Berserker. That would have been cool, but he stole my stuff, and dude, look. Black is my favorite color. Well, it's cool though because I made something way better in my opinion, of course, but I'm conceited like that. And I gave it a way better paint job and a way better name. May I present to you So in true Apocalypse fashion, I got my material from the scrapyard. Here it is. Generally speaking, riot shields are pretty tall and pretty wide. They cover most of the body. This thing is 4 feet long and about 1.5 feet wide. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different because I don't like to play by the rules. So I got a little overzealous and I started working way more than filming. But basically all I'm going to be doing is cutting off these lines, and all the dots that you see, I'm going to be drilling holes and stabbing bolts through that. And then here, this line and this line, I'm going to be making bends. So basically it's just going to be like 2 flaps, just like that. Now I'm going to drill out the holes. So this is the setup I have right now. It's a little hard to look at. There was a few mishaps, but I'm still going to try and make it work. In the meantime, I'm just going to skip putting in the bolts, like these bolts on this side, and like drilling out the holes, because it's pretty hard to watch. So now I'm going to tighten down all these bolts, so I got a wrench back here, and I'm going to be holding it down. Then I come over on this side, and I have this, and I just start tightening down all the bolts. Just like that. Alright, so I got all the bolts tightened down, the messiest work table in the world, and now I'm just going to take these lines right here and cut them all out. Well, boys, I did not see this coming, but it turns out I made a freaking stop sign. Neat. Yo, this thing starts flying in here like it owns the place. Nah, man. Get out of my shed. So I just took the handle off, and now I'm going to be putting some paracord on it. Just like that. Now I'm going to put some grip tape on it. Well, it definitely feels more comfortable, that's for sure. Okay, so now I'm going to measure out 18 inches by 5 inches of this Treadplate foam, and that's going to be the padding for the shield. Now I take my trusty contact cement and a paintbrush. Now I just start painting this on. And then I do the same thing for the padding. Now I'll only have one shot at this, so I better make it count. Oy vey, that is a tight fit. But not bad. Alright. So while you guys weren't looking, I went ahead and I trimmed off the excess bolts. I went ahead and removed the rust as well. I wanted to keep the rust on there because it would look cool, like it would really add that apocalypse aesthetic, but unfortunately I am going to be painting this, so no rust, no can do. Alright, it's time to add the bashing feature to the shield. Originally, I was going to use spikes, but I see this as an equal opportunity to not only bash the enemy, but to bash myself as well. So potentially speaking, the spikes would do a whole lot more damage, but it could also do a whole lot more damage to me too. So I'm a horrible fighter, even if I make weapons and armor for fun. That's just how it is. I gotta put in more training, but let's say if like the shield's really heavy, because it is, and like I scrape my leg, or if I like swing and I miss and like somehow I hit my other arm, like that's all on me. So I gotta make this thing idiot proof, and so that's why I put on the more blunt bashing feature. So now all I gotta do is cut that out of some metal. Before I cut this out, I'm actually going to be drilling out these holes right here. It'll be a whole lot easier in the long run. That thing right there, it's not really working, so I gotta figure something out. I personally do not want to go to the store, but I think I am left with no other choice. Okie dokie then. Please stop. Ah! Finally! Okie dokie, so I got everything cleaned up, it's deburred, it's looking good, but I always seem to find a way to mess things up. I don't know how well you can notice. No, that is not an optical illusion, the holes are uneven, so I'm gonna have to try and fix that. I had one job. One job. Let me give you the quick rundown of what I just did. Alrighty, so right here and right there and on the other side, same holes, I drilled those. Those are going to be for the straps. And then over here, as you can see, I put in the nuts and bolts, and this thing, I cleaned that up. I fixed it. I fixed my mistake, so that's a plus. Now what I'm about to do is I'm about to paint this. Here it is, all painted up. Looking pretty nice, kind of got that construction look to it. I still gotta make the bends, but I think the shield is missing something, so let's see what I can do about that. Who remembers this guy? I made this like forever ago. Just need to get the saw blade out of it. No, it's not an Apocalypse Pyro build without a saw blade. Take out the bolt. Duh. Hey, here we go. So that metal brake press I have, I was going to use it to make the bends in the shield, but it turns out it's too weak to like bend the metal. So what I had to do was score the metal and then like clamp it up in the brake press, give myself a hernia by like literally pushing up on the shield to make it bend. Which leads me to this clip. Alright guys, it worked. Freaking worked. There it is, got the bends in. This is looking good. Messed up the paint a little bit, but this is an Apocalypse shield, so it shouldn't matter too much. Now we're gonna put in the straps. Yeah. And then the nightmare began. Oh man, it was horrible. Ooh, went outside the lines. What would Bob Ross say? Oh, they're happy accidents. Just happy little accidents. Now whack your brush, whack the devil out of it. That's probably just the noxious fumes getting to my brain. I have no idea what I'm saying. Oh gosh. Alright, already hecking it up. Yeah, so basically me and Contact Cement, we don't really get along, and I rushed it. I shouldn't have done that, but it was really late at night. There was definitely a lot of mistakes. what I'm about to do is I'm about to like show you the shield finished and all that, so you can get a good idea of what I did. I'll explain everything. Here it is. Here's the shield in its full beauty. So over here on this side we got the fanny pack, which is contact cemented onto the shield. Also on the inside I drilled some holes and put in some rivets just in case the glue ever failed. But you could put anything in here. Money. Yeah, that's cool. Some really cool shades. That is also cool. You could put in your multivitamins. You can. Yeah, just like that. See how it fits. Some matches. Your bottle caps, just in case fallout ever happens. Some icy hot. Yeah, the sky's the limit with your fanny pack. Then over here on the right, we have the machete. All you gotta do is pop that out, pull out the machete, you're good to go. Everything has been glued on and riveted on just for extra measure, just to make sure that it stays on, it's not going nowhere. Now to put on the shield, all you gotta do is slip your arm through the two straps. Grip that real good. Pull the straps tight. You're good to go. It's pretty cool. This is my first shield that I've ever made, and I think I might have overdone it. But hey, come the apocalypse, I'll be one of the more cooler Wastelanders. It's come to my knowledge that this channel has received over 125 subscribers. If you guys want to see this community that we have grow, go ahead and share this video, like it, get it up there in the YouTube algorithm. I really wanted to thank you guys all so much for subscribing to me and watching my videos. I really do appreciate that. That warms my heart, truly. And I can't wait to see where this channel goes next. So my name is Apocalypse Pyro. I love you guys, but most importantly, God loves you and Jesus loves you. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.